Hopefully this works. It works out better. Actually, let me get my laptop so I can keep comments moderated. So guys, this is take number 4. I'm gonna wait for everybody getting live. So we got Chit Chat enabled. Great. Hold on, let me mute my live here on my laptop so I can moderate the comments from the laptop real quick. Guys, let me start this chit chat and get underway. I was able to get Skylar to send me the verification code so I can get it on the phone real quick. You guys hear me all right? Is the video laggy or is it good? Volume. Hey, alright, cool. Awesome. Glad. Limited power, it's great. Awesome. Thank you for that like. Okay guys. Dominus Vobisculum. Sound is very low. You hear me now? Test, test, 1, 2. Where'd my hat go? Oh, there it is. Maybe I should try to turn off the air conditioner, but if I do, it gets very hot in here. So, as I was saying in the other, a little bit louder. Alright, 1 second. I can hear you fine. Okay, 1 sec, guys. Alright. Don't mind the mess. We still gotta clean the room and stuff. You know, everyday house stuff. Alright, so, as I was saying the other live, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do, or what Skylar and I are gonna do if I can't get a job. Oh! I did not know that. We learned something new today. Dominus Vobiscum is Latin for the Lord be with you. Thank you, Mikey Mike. Thank you. Thank you. Lord be with you too. Yeah, I have no clue what the heck I'm going to do if I can't get employed. Because Skylar and I are financially struggling, like really bad. Like we're behind on our bills. Every month since we've had this apartment, we've always been late for rent. And I was trying to get the entrepreneurship going with YouTube and content creation, many munchies and more and stuff like that. But it's not happening as fast as I'd like it to, so I gotta get a job. I gotta support my family, you know? But because of all this happening with he who must not be named, I can't get a job. I can't. I'm being given the runaround by Lowe's, now by McDonald's. And I have applied other places who didn't even give me time for interview because of my charges, and you know, for he who must not be named, plastering me all over social media. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, very seriously. What's up, Constantine? What's that? 7th. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what to do. So, what do you guys think I should do? Because I'm at a loss for words right now with this. I don't know what to do. And as for under the table stuff, hey, Homeless America, how you doing, brother? How's it going? I hope your situation is getting better. But yeah, if I don't get a job soon if I don't get a job soon to help with the bills and help be financially stable, we're gonna lose our house. We're gonna lose our apartment. We're gonna lose everything. Walmart's hire is always good. They will hire. And see, that's the thing. I can only get a job within walking distance because Scott and I don't drive. We don't have a car, and We don't even have money to take the bus. That's how bad we are struggling. Like we don't even have money to take the bus. Walmart is a good idea, but I have to take the bus, and we can't even afford to take the buses. There's buses here, just they're not free, and we can't even afford them. Yeah. Um, Market 32. I already tried Market 32. They won't. I got the rundown for them. I keep getting the rundown because these charges and because of my name being put through the dirt. And Skylar's job keeps screwing up her hours, but she can go to other. She's actually on another location of her employment to gain extra hours for the day. So, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Do you have a ShopRite in walking distance? ShopRite, that's basically New Jersey's version of Price Chopper or Market 32. But ShopRite's all the way in New Jersey. I used to live in Jersey, so no. The New Pennsylvania equivalency of ShopRite is Market 32. See if your area offers a system of bus passes. When you're under a certain income, the city helps with that. I think the monthly bus passes are $60 a month. Yeah, $60 for a whole month. We can't afford that. Alright, it's bad here. Craigslist. I'm iffy on Craigslist because I heard Craigslist can be very shady, and people have gotten murdered over jobs on Craigslist. So I mean, if I'm that desperate. I mean, yeah, I apply anywhere and everywhere, but it's harder to apply anywhere and everywhere when you're being labeled as a pedophile all throughout social media, and you have felonies. Now, if you're being charged with felonies, what's close to you business-wise? There's Lowe's, there's supermarkets, there's fast food places, there's restaurants, but no one's gonna hire me with a felony. Like it's damn near impossible to get a job with a felony, and this is thanks to Thumping. I don't drive. You got pedo charges, fast food background check, bro. Not pedo charges, but criminal felony aggravated assault charges. Temp agencies don't have work. I just went into like 5 temp agencies yesterday. Nothing. But fast food charges. Certain fast food do background checks. Hey Paul, hey, how you doing, brother? Like, I know you're trying to help, guys. I appreciate the help, but I literally, if they don't background check, they definitely hold opinions. Because, who wants to hire it? I have not done a catch. I resigned from predator hunting, predator catching, because of the safety of my family. Lie. No, I will not lie because I shall not tell a lie. 10 Commandments, thou shalt not tell a lie. Thou shalt not lie. And plus, if I lie, I'm going to be held accountable when I go up to heaven. Well, we're sad to get fired and we're right now. Well, yeah, but I don't want to get fired. I want to keep the job. I want to keep employment because if I keep lying on applications, I'm going to get blacklisted, period, from getting employment. That's not the best way to move to the West Coast. Bro, I could if I would, but I can't. I can't even afford to move. Okay, don't lie. Just don't say anything. Remember, if you believe it, it's not a lie. That you guys are tempting me to lie, and I'm not about that. I'm not a liar like Tiberio. I don't lie. Places like tire shops hire people with a record. Charges don't show on your record, just convictions. Yeah, I'm being convicted as a felony. I'm being convicted with aggravated assault. That's a felony number 1. Plus it's Luzerne County. I live in the most. I had to lie or I wouldn't got hired. But the thing is, you don't have charges on you. Why are you getting convicted? I'm being convicted for my own strangulation by General Hospital. General Hospital strangled me, tried killing me. I used self-defense, and I'm being charged with aggravated assault. 2 counts of aggravated assault, which is F1. 2 accounts of simple assault, which is an M2 if I'm not mistaken, and 2 counts of harassment. Like, Tiberio fucking screwed me. This all happened because Tiberio plastered me. See, that's the thing. In Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, they don't care. I'm not home. The thing is, I'm not homeless. I'm probably about to be homeless if if I can't get a job and lose this apartment. I don't like lying. I'm not a liar. I can't do it. But why am I being convicted? Find out who does lawn care in your area. If you're reliable, they will come pick you up. Yeah, guys, I'm reliable. My work ethic is top notch. I need a chance to show that, and I'm not, what these people are charging me to say they are. But the thing in Luzerne County, there's no such thing as self-defense. You get charged regardless, which is corrupt. I live in the most corrupt county of all the United States of America. Luzerne County is the #1 corrupt county in all 50 states of Babylon. Yeah, I used to be homeless, and I'm homeless in America. I've been in a situation. It is hard to get a job while homeless, but it's even harder to get a job when you're being convicted as a felon. But I'm being convicted because, or why did this happen? What, you're not allowed to defend yourself in your area? No, not allowed. If you harm someone in any way, shape, or form, you're being charged, regardless if it's self-defense or not. And that's why I have these bogus charges. That is BS. You have the right to bear arms. Actually, I personally don't because of my psychiatric record. If you have a psychiatric history, you are not allowed to buy a gun or have a gun permit. I personally don't like guns, so that doesn't really affect me. But still, it's BS. You can't defend yourself, or you get arrested. It's complete BS. I agree. And the thing about Luzerne County is that they'll keep you in jail if they can. Here in Luzerne County, the police are the law. Whatever they say is law, and if you have something about it, they're going to throw you. If you have something to say about it or disagree with it, they're going to throw you in jail, lock the key, and throw it away. That's how bad it is here in this area. And we can't even afford to get the hell out of here. If I told them I was homeless, it would be just as hard to get a job, and the thing is, sometimes the life survives, so I did. To an extent. But if I lie, it's going to keep racking up on my application after application after application after application. It's going to be to the point where no one's even bother hiring me or even looking at my name or interviewing me. Now, I don't want that. That's even, it'll be worse than it is now, and it's pretty bad right now. You can get government assistance until you get a job. I can't even get that. I tried. They won't give me SSI. They won't give me cash assistance because I don't qualify for it, which is bullshit. It is, guys, when I tell you Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, it is bad. It is bad. If you're not born rich, you might as well kill yourself pretty much here. It's bad. I'm not saying to kill yourself. I'm saying that's how it is. That's really how it is. If you weren't born with a silver spoon, you might as well off yourself. Because that's how bad it is here. The poverty is terrible. It is horrible. It's like if you do not come here. Do not come here. Yes, that too. It is extremely hard to get government assistance if you're white. How long have you not been working for? At least a year and a half, give or take, because of the COVID stuff and the mark of the beast being forced upon everybody. If you don't know what that is, I've made lots of videos and what the mark of the beast is, and I can't say what it is or my channel will get terminated like Creepy Mayhem Studios. Get a sign and hang out on the street corner. Will work for food. No, because that's low. And you know how much ridicule I get for that? I understand it can work, but they have been counting election votes in fucking PA for days. I will not. I refuse to take that because that is the mark of the beast. Really, election is one uno de corrupt. Oh yeah, it's been corrupt since day one. Corrupt since day one. Absolutely. I will not take the vax because it is the infamous 666. I have numerous videos as well as a playlist explaining everything about the mark of the beast. Basis AF Venom. How am I based? It's reality. It's the cold hard truth, bluntly. Seriously. It is. It's the reason why, in the Bible it says you may not be able to buy, trade, or sell, or do anything without the mark of the beast. Look at New York City last year. You can't do anything with a vaccine. You can't go anywhere. You can't participate in anything. You cannot buy anything or trade anything without taking the mark of the beast. Do what my uncle did. He snuck onto a cargo ship, and that ship ended up in Thailand. Yeah, well, he's not wrong though. Thank you. The dude lived there for 40 years with a good life. Now see, I heard they don't allow Christianity over there, and that will get us killed. If you're a Christian over there, you get killed. And it's only a matter of time before it comes to the States. Wait till monkeypox BS takes a hold for the next few weeks. I mean, no you don't, lol. Well, other places that are over across seas, like China, they kill you if you do not worship Chinese leaders. I lived in Thailand for 2 years. That's complete BS. Well, maybe because you didn't meet the right person to notice that if you were a Christian or not to report you. I don't know. I don't live in Thailand, but I know there are countries over there overseas that kill you if you're a Christian. And it's only a matter of time before it comes to Babylon here in the United States. It's only a matter of time because it's prophesied. Go Eastern Thailand, heaps of Christians. Ah, man. That sounds... Where in Jersey did you live? I lived in South Jersey, Hamilton, Berlin, and Atco. About half hour away from Atlantic City. Got churches and everything, lol. Well, when we can afford to do it, then I guess we'll do it. Until then, we're stuck here. We're literally stuck here in this shithole. I hate it. But when all this legal stuff's all said and done and all over with, man, don't be paranoid about Craigslist. I mean, it also goes to say, if you try to get a job on Craigslist, they're going to ask you if you've been vaccinated or not. And if you're not vaccinated, there goes that job. Because people are crazy about vaccinations now for the past 2 years. I mean, my uncle could not afford it. He'd stuck on a ship at 15 years old and was homeless in Bangkok for a few years. Well, I don't want to be homeless in Thailand, okay? I don't want to be homeless ever again. Because Skylar and I are trying to start a family. We're not going to have our kids raised in the streets of Bangkok. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. It's not. No. No. I can't do that. I'll go nuts. Especially not knowing the language. Craigslist is full of degeneracy. Well, that sounds promising. Let me check that out, actually. See if there's any prospects. I spelled that wrong. Wow. As for video ideas, guys, what would you guys want me to do a sermon on tomorrow? I'm going to try to do weekly sermons and Bible studies live on Saturdays, because it is the Sabbath. What would you guys want to learn about the Bible? What would you guys want to learn about? What would you guys want me to teach you guys? I mean, but Apocalypse. Ooh, okay. My favorite area. That's Revelation-ish. He said living homeless in Thailand is the best place. Oops. This place is to be for homeless. Always warm weather, and the Thais will always give the homeless food. I want to learn about why do people think it's okay that God killed everyone. Okay, that's a bit broad. Can you elaborate more on that? Like, he was a mass murderer with numbers way higher than Hitler. Well, I can answer that in Romans 8:28. All things work for the good of those who love God and are called into his purpose. And the only reason why it was mass because they chose not to obey God. They chose not to listen to God time and time and time again. Um, John 21, 1 to 14. Get my handy dandy Bible here. What was that? John 21, 1 to 14. Okay. Is that 1st or 2nd John or regular John, Gospel John? Wait, I'm thinking it's first 2nd Peter, my bad. I was thinking of, but didn't he give them free will? Yes, he did. He gave them free will to choose, and they chose wrong. Over countless times of God telling them, "Hey, do this, or this is going to happen." Gospel with the fish, very interesting. It is King James version. It is King James. Let's see, John 21, 1 to 14. Matthew, Mark, Luke. John 21. Let's see. 1 to 14, right? Yeah, 1 to 14. Okay. John chapter 21, 1 to 14. After these things, Jesus showed himself again to the disciples at the sea of Tiberias. Ironic. And on this wise showed he himself. There were together Simon Peter and Thomas called Didymus, and Nathanael of Cana in Galilee, and the sons of Zebedee, and 2 other of his disciples. Simon Peter saith unto them, I go a fishing. They say unto him, We also go with thee. They went forth and entered into a ship immediately, and that night they caught nothing. But when the morning was now come, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples knew not that it was Jesus. Then Jesus saith unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered him, No. And he said unto them, Cast the net unto the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes. Therefore that disciple whom Jesus loved saith unto Peter, It is the Lord. Now when Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he girt his fisher's coat unto him, for he was naked, and did cast himself into the sea. And the other disciples came in a little ship, for they were not far from land, but as it were 200 cubits. Now this is after Jesus rose from the grave, after he was crucified 3 days later. He rose from the grave, and this is the casting of the right. Hold on, guys. Let me finish this, and I'll go over the comments for you, so I can keep updated with the comments. Verse 9. As soon then as they were come to the land, they saw a fire of coals there, and fish laid thereon, and bread. Jesus saith unto them, Bring of the fish with which ye have now caught. Simon Peter went up and drew the net to land, full of great fishes, and 153. And for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken. Jesus saith unto them, Come and dine. And none of the disciples durst ask him, Who art thou? Knowing that it was the Lord. Jesus then cometh and taketh bread, and giveth them, and fish likewise. This is now the 3rd time that Jesus showed himself to his disciples after that he was risen from the dead. Alright, so, hold on. Mike, is that, would you like me to do a Bible study on that tomorrow? Is that why you posted John 21, 1 to 14? Is that what you want me to do a Bible sermon on tomorrow? Let me know. See if we can update the comments here. Alright. Yeah. They worship false gods, living degenerate lives. Yes. Mike, gospel with the fish. Very interesting. Yes, it is. Paul A. But he can't be pissed. It's his own fault. Now, He can, because God is our Heavenly Father. And to put it into perspective like this, if your parents told you to do something, right, and they told you if you didn't do it, that certain consequences are going to happen. And if you did do it, or let me rephrase that. Say your parents told you that if you did something, a bad thing was going to happen, and if you did another thing, a good thing was going to happen. And if you choose to do that bad thing, those bad consequences happen. So you can't be mad and blame God when He's our Heavenly Father and He gives us His Word to instruct us on how to live, because Holy Bible stands for how our Lord yearns basic instructions before leaving earth. He gives us instructions to follow, and we choose not to follow them. You can't be mad at God for bad things happening to us when we choose not to follow what He has instructed us to do. Just as a parent with a child. Uncanny Valley at Paul. That's crazy. You asked that. I just listened to a guy last night who was addressing the age-old question: if God is so good, why is there evil in the world, and why does God let bad things happen? It's because it's all part of His plan. It's unfortunate to say that, children die, handicapped people get all of that, but it's because of mankind has been disobeying God since day one and continues to do so. So China cannot blame God when man chooses to do his own thing, despite God's instructions. Ask me about FBI crime statistics at Paul. It's like when you have to disown your child, you don't want to, but it has to be done. Now look where we're at. Should happen again. Uncanny Valley. Then there is a lot in the Bible of why. Yes, there is. It's crazy, Uncanny Valley. It's just proved one thing to me. Mikey, yes. Okay, so we got John 21 verses 1 to 14 for tomorrow. Let me write that down so I can make a little note of it and a little sermon of it. Man, I should be more prepared. I don't have a pencil or pen at the moment. I'll just keep making right there. And my phone's almost dead. Lovely. Today's just getting better and better, guys, I swear. Just great. I have to adjust this now, and now that's breaking. Guys, today is not my day. Hold on. Bear with me here. Okay, that should work. Alright, cool. It's working. Alright. There can't be good without evil. Unfortunately, right now, that's true. Ask me about, you do not have to disown your child. I was disowned. It would be interesting, yes. My name is Blazik T. Baghar. Florida Hacker. What's up, Florida Hacker? Watson Holmes. Obviously, you need to take yourself seriously and start online church to earn your keep. See, I tried doing that, and it's there. It's just we need a congregation. It's called Tribulation Sanctuary Ministries. Watson Holmes. Paul. I guess the best description would be to not enable. You shouldn't allow your grown son to live in your home, disobey all your rules, and cause harm to others and themselves. Yeah, you got a point. What about all the good people who did nothing wrong but got drowned anyway because God was pissed off? Are you talking about the flood of Noah, the deluge? Because during that time, people thought Noah was a crackhead, pretty much, a crazy loony bin. No one wanted to believe Noah, but that's their own fault for not believing Noah, who God was speaking through. So again, God's not to blame. Guilty by association. Have you watched The Passion of the Christ by Mel Gibson? Yes, I absolutely love that movie. I cannot wait for part 2, The Second Coming. It's been in the works for years. I cannot wait for it. What do you think of the Jews, Venom? I actually just discovered I am Jewish, so I think they're pretty cool. Romans 3:10. All right, Romans 3:10. Let me get there. Let me actually make a little bookmarker here for John 21:1-14 for tomorrow. All right, Romans 3:10. I'll answer that question real quick, guys. So you go to Romans 3:10, Acts, Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, 2 Timothy, 1 Peter. Romans is a good book. Romans it will definitely make you reevaluate yourself and make you look at yourself in a way you never thought. Romans is a deep, deep book, and most Christians skip it because they don't want to be told about themselves. But it is a very, very good book to read. If I can find it. Hebrews. Are you kidding me? It does not have Romans in it. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, there we go. Romans 3:10. As it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. We strive to the perfection of Christ. No one will never achieve it, but yet we still try each day to be more Christ-like every day. We already know we're going to falter and we're going to fail, but we still strive to do better each day. Can you explain why your God is real, but others' gods are not real? All gods are real. Belial, Odin, which are false gods. They're not the one true God. Paul A. There's only one God, despite what others call him. There are arguments of whom... Of whom are real disciples. Yes, okay. Messengers. True. Paul, it's an easy question. It's easy to question everything in any religion. Media and entertainment have been telling us how wrong Christianity is since the 90s. But yet, Christianity is one of the only, if not the only religion that does what it does, for the most part. I mean, Catholicism, you got idolatry, you got Mary worship, which is bad, cannibalism, conditioning and indoctrination to cannibalism, alcoholism. Even though Jesus did drink wine and he said do all things in moderation, that's the point, moderation. When it comes to worshiping Mary worship, that's no bueno. Mary cannot save you. She is respected as the mother of God, but she can't do anything. She's not God. I had never stepped foot in a church. I mean, Paul, it's not a bad idea. However, today's churches are, 90% of today's churches are backslidden, lukewarm, and will tell you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear from the Bible. They'll tell you what the lies that tickle your ear instead of what you need to hear in your heart. So I don't suggest going to a church. I don't even go to a church because the churches in my area don't preach from the Bible. They preach what they want to preach for man, not for God. And plus, when two or more are gathered in His name, He is present in churches being had. We are the church, guys. We are the church. We are the body of Christ, and Christ being the Godhead. And Christ loves us. Yeah, church don't want your money. Seriously, it's all about the money nowadays. Really, it's what it's about. It's sad, because the love of money is the roots of all sorts of evils. If you love money, your heart's not in it for God. If you're worshiping money and lusting for money, your heart's not in it for God. So, but Romans 3:10, that's one of the ones that most people don't want to hear, because everyone thinks, oh, I'm a good person, I do good things, oh, I'm a good person. No. And the priests want kids. Yeah, that's mostly Catholicism, but I've been hearing a lot of that's been seeping into Christianity, which is not good. Not good at all. And it's like, man, I've been wanting to do a video calling out all the churches of the world and calling them out as lukewarm, because today's church is so worldly and so lukewarm. It is, as Jesus would say, he would vomit it out of his mouth. For it is neither hot nor cold, and he would rather the church be hot or cold, but it is neither hot or cold. It is lukewarm, and it makes him sick, and he throws it out of his mouth. That's in Revelation chapter 3, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But guys, the church isn't four buildings, a four-wall building. It is us. We are the church. I seriously cannot understand how these churches are respected by people with all the pedophile stuff all over the years. Yeah, no, seriously. It's a big act. Guys, it's an act for your money. And the upper end of the Catholic Church the Pope is the false prophet of Revelation. And in Catholicism, the Pope is looked at as the Holy Father. The Bible says, "Call no man on earth your father except for the one you have in heaven, the Holy Father." The Pope isn't God. The Pope is an evil man. An evil, evil man. But yeah, Catholicism is secretly Satanism, to be honest. And it is unfortunate. It is extremely unfortunate. It is sad to see how the churches are going nowadays. Good question, Paul. There's a difference between dad and father. Father is a title, but you can still call your dad dad. Just not father. I know how I know how to answer your question. You know how in Catholicism you call the priest father this, father that, father this, father that? That's what God's talking about. Do not call no man father, for you have one true Father that is in heaven. We call him Father, Father God, God, Abba, which is Father in Hebrew. Hollywood and Vatican, oh yeah. I actually got a couple, community guideline warnings and strikes because of exposing Hollywood and adrenochrome and all that Vatican human children trafficking stuff. YouTube won't let the truth out there. I would only call one person Father, and that is my dad. Heavenly Father, who is God. But hey, T, what's up, brother? How's it going? And I'm just hanging in there, trying to find out what to do for employment, which I still need to do a Craigslist. That's your free will. Just like men are cutting off their genitals, people do what they want. Don't get me started on that. I'll get terminated. My channel will get terminated if I get started on that. Can we see Rufus? Yeah, I don't see why not. I'll bring Rufus up here. Be right back, guys. Ah! Not good. Thank God for paper towels. But I'll be back real quick, guys. I'm gonna get Rufus. So you guys say I have Rufus. Don't you dare try to evil Knievel jump off my shoulder. And there's Rufus, guys. Do you just... Okay, I thought you pooped on me. Get a job as a laborer or on a construction site. Maybe get offered an apprenticeship. Uh, would they do background check? I think they do background checks. I actually used to do traffic control a couple years back, but I don't think they'll hire me because I kind of cursed them out for not giving me a job for like 2 weeks straight. What's up, buddy? Oh yeah, how's your day? Yep, there's Rufus. What else you want me to say, man? It's not a freaking excuse. It's literally the whole cold hard truth. I can't get a job because if any employer who does a background check, I can't apply for it because I now have a felony on my record with these charges. Yeah, well, this is me and this is my luck here. Knowing my luck, which is complete crap, no one's gonna hire me. I know my luck. I know it by heart. I'm surprised I'm still alive from having shit luck. But anyone who does background checks ain't gonna hire me. I know a person who went to prison for murder. He's out and has a job. Well, good for him. Maybe he's more lucky than I am. But guys, my luck ain't an excuse. I'm just saving myself aggravation that isn't needed by being told no repetitively because of these bogus charges. No, Venom, you could go labor right now for construction, especially out your way with all the Amish. Okay, I'm 2 hours away from Lancaster. Just don't want you drunk and ripped showing up to work. See, that's the thing. I have my medical card. I am medically prescribed medical fragmentary, and I have to be ripped to deal with people, or it's not going to go well. You can smoke. Now see, in this area, you gotta know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I ain't making any excuses, man. I'm saving myself the aggravation because I know my luck. And my luck is shit. I'm not scared of rejection. I'm saving myself the aggravation of being told no because I know myself too well. I apply, get told no. 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 I apply, I get told no. I blow up and I end up hurting myself or something, or end up being destructive because I'm tired of being, no, you're not getting hired when I need a job desperately. You really don't think I know that. I've been applying for numerous jobs since I've got out of jail. No one is hiring me. Okay, you may have been registered for thousands of jobs, but you're not me, dude. You're not the one who's being labeled as a pedophile. You're not the one who's being charged with aggravated assault. You're not the one with my shitty luck. I mean, kudos to you for you having a job, but it ain't doing me nothing any good right now. Like, I legit don't know what else I can do. The temp agencies apparently have no job. I had a nasty encounter with a Catholic at school. The kid told me the Pope decides who's saved. Yep, nope, that is bad. That is evil. The Pope is nothing but evil. Why do people think you're a pedophile? Paul, have you not been following the whole SOC predator prevention crap? My former best friend plastered me all over social media in our local area that I've been grooming my fiance since 14 years old and that she's 17 right now. When her and I got together in 2017, or when she was 17 in 2020. And he went to the whole mats to tell everybody that her birth certificate that she showed in my defense statements was photoshopped, and they all believed it. And all of his followers in live chat, I was there for all the lives, so I saw every single comment, every terroristic threat towards me and my fiance to kill us or to kidnap her and kill me. And you forgive sins. Yeah, no. No man can forgive sin unless that man is Jesus Christ. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. In order for someone to forgive, he has to be God in order to forgive sin, and we all know the Pope is not God. The Pope is just a man, an evil, evil man. The first Jesuit Pope in history, might I add. And back in 2018, he admitted that he was Satan in the flesh. And all the bishops laughed it off on live national television. What do you think, Rufus? What do you think? She's strictly love. I just noticed the rest of your name. That's great. But yeah, Paul. That's my former best friend plastered me as a pedophile because I called him out as a fake Christian because, as a quote unquote Christian, he says pedophiles don't deserve to get saved. When in true Christianity, everyone deserves to get saved. Or John 3:16-17 doesn't mean crap if that's the case, when it does. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. But I'm running out of options here. Let me get to John 3:16 real quick and 17. Because Tiberio, quote unquote, being a Christian, doesn't believe that pedophiles deserve or at least have a chance to have salvation. Now let's go to John 3:16 and 17, shall we? To show you that everyone deserves a chance for salvation, and that God will forgive them. And that only through Jesus Christ, in John 14:6, and Jesus said to them, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man shall come to the Father except through me. In fact, I'll look up jobs in the local area. Where are you from? Kingston area. John 3:16. Alright, so... And also that, Tiberio doesn't read his Bible. He bashes his own mother, and she's probably one of the most powerful Christian women I ever met in my area. She's such a sweetheart, and he bashes her and calls her a Bible freak and a Bible nut. But he's a Christian. Yeah, no. John 3:16-17. For God so loved the world, Kingston, Pennsylvania. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And last time I checked, pedophiles are in the world. Tiberio doesn't believe that pedophiles should have a chance to be saved. And that contradicts what the Bible says. That contradicts the whole point of Christianity. So Mike Tiberio is a fake Christian. Why do you think men want to be women? It's a repeat of Sodom and Gomorrah, brother. In the end times, Babylon is also known as spiritually Sodom in Egypt. The love of money and gold and the love of sexual morality. It's all part of sexual morality. Don't get me started on a tangent because I'll get terminated. You already know what I have to say about that. But, yeah, pretty much just, I know God's got my back no matter what. I know he probably has something in store for me, job-wise. I just don't know what it is yet, and I haven't come across it yet. Venom, speaking of fake Christians, the 3 crosses on Tiberio's neck. It was Dismas, Gestas, and Jesus. Clown Tiberio's old lady said in live it was because 3 people who died. Yeah, it is to represent the 3 people who died in his family. Also, are they together or not? Are you going to see Madam Web when it comes out? Maybe. Because Madam Web is borderline, if not a little over the line of tarot card stuff. Because I was rewatching the 90s animated Spider-Man, and I just realized she's using tarot cards with pentagrams on them. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa. Let me not watch this anymore. Even though the 90s animated Spider-Man is probably the best Spider-Man series in history. For cartoons, that is. But it looked like the crucifixion. You know, those Multiverse of Madness was pretty satanic. Oh, I can only imagine. My brother Jimmy was telling me about that. How there's a lot of satanic stuff in there, but I still want to see it just for the sake of the MCU, guys. And also, speaking of the MCU, um, I've seen a couple new things. I didn't watch the whole trailer of Thor: Love and Thunder, but I've seen bits and pieces of screenshots. And guys, I think after Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm done with the MCU. Period. Because the forcing of the LGBTQ agenda, and I'm sick of it. They completely ruined Venom. They made him gay, and he's not gay in the comics. Sony completely destroyed Venom. The first movie was great. The second movie was garbage because of the LGBTQ crap. And now they're making King and Queen two lesbians, King and Queen. I'm done. I'm done. 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 I'm sick of the LGBTQ crap. It is disgusting. It is demonic. It is satanic. It is Baphomet all over. It is disgusting. Let me not go on a tangent on that because I'll get terminated. But yeah, guys, I think after this, yeah, they're calling King Valkyrie King. They're calling Valkyrie King Valkyrie and Thor Queen Thor. That is absolutely, that's an abomination right there. That is, Stan Lee is rolling in his grave. I promise you that right now. Stan Lee is rolling in his grave. It's gone full LGBTQ and it's disgusting. And I think I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm on the fence with this, guys, because it's the only thing that I find enjoyment of, aside from video games here and there. The MCU is the only thing I find enjoyment of out of everything in this world, because I severed myself from the world, theoretically speaking. We are to be in the world, but not of the world. There's really nothing. There's really literally no more that I can enjoy of in the world, because they're literally the only thing I enjoy that's in the world is being destroyed and say it's becoming evil and disgusting. I don't want to be a part of it no more. I literally have nothing else to enjoy in the world aside from the MCU. Are you serious? They removed that? Yep. Nope. I'm done. I'm done. I think after I watched Doctor Strange Part 2, and then, because I want to see how Gore, the God Butcher, comes out. From what I've seen, it looks terrible. They does not look comic book accurate. Unless there's a transformation that makes them look comic book accurate. I think after throwing Love and Thunder, I'm done. I'm done with the MCU. It is getting too disgusting, too demonic for me, for my liking. I think I'm done after, because I want to see, I finally want to see Noel, the god of the symbiotes. I want to see that story arc on the movie screen, because they got nowhere the head of Celestial cut off, which is Null in the comics. They are introducing all black the Necro Sword in Thor: Love and Thunder with Gore the God Butcher. But if it continues to, which is probably most likely going to, I think I'm done. Venom 3 is gonna be trash because they screwed up Toxin Origin. What's crap's his name? Patrick Mulligan. They screwed up that complete. They screwed Patrick Mulligan up completely. He's not even Toxin anymore. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with him. But they completely destroyed the Toxin arc. They completely destroyed Carnage. They're destroying everything, and it's disgusting. Everything is about the LGBTQ, and that's disgusting. I want to be called Venom Killed Spider-Man. That would be nice. And him actually have the actual Venom logo. And to be honest, guys, that secret MCU, that secret video I've been working on, I'm actually trashing it because I don't even want to be. I don't even want to be. I was gonna audition for the MCU's version of Venom, for the MCU's Venom. Now I don't want to be a part of it no more because the MCU is becoming LGBT this every way you turn, and I'm gonna end up getting fired or attacked if I go to preach the gospel in Marvel. Because you guys know me. I preach the gospel everywhere I go. I'll get fired from Marvel for preaching the gospel. I'm surprised Chris Pratt isn't fired for preaching the gospel. And he's a Christian in Hollywood. I can only imagine the ridicule he gets from everybody. Then again, he's not an ordained minister like I am, so I don't know. But yeah, that secret video that I've been mentioning time and time again in my Spider-Man No Way Home review, that is the Venom audition, which I don't think I'm even going to do, because the MCU is literally going to hell, and I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to... I'm done. I think after Doctor Strange Part 2 and see what the heck they do with Thor Love and Thunder, I think I'm done with the MCU. I enjoyed Moon Knight. As for this series, I'd cast you as Venom my movie. Thank you. I thank you. Thank you for that. That's cool. I've been wanting to star in a Venom movie since I was a kid, and I was thinking of doing a little fan film of Venom, a Venom fan film, a while back when I was doing Creepy Man Studios before that channel got terminated, but it got terminated, and yeah, it's just. I'm losing interest in the only thing that interests me that's in this world, and I got nothing else for me. There's literally nothing else for me in this world except for my fiance and the family we're starting, and these guys here. Also, the other rat's name, his name is Peep. I saw a comment there. What were you gonna call your Venom movie? I was going to call it Lethal Protector and go based off Lethal Protector. I was going to have a little cutscene where Spider-Man and Venom shook hands after the event of Spider Island and go from there. Go for Lethal Protector. And go comic accurate. Like, literally what the comic says, to an extent. Base it off of that and just literally, as much as I can, base it off each panel. Have the Guardsmen in there. Have the Life Foundation Guardsmen in there. Have all the other symbiotes in there. Lasher, Riot, Scream, unlike Sony. And then just go off from there, But that takes a lot of work, that takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of software and a lot of technology that I don't have or have the money to purchase. But, hey, you gotta start somewhere, But that's all put on hold because I gotta find a job, which I still gotta see what the heck's on Craigslist real quick. See. Scranton. I don't live in Scranton. Fort. That's not. It takes an hour and a half to walk to 44. Scranton. Larksville. Pittston. Wilkes-Barre. Try moving out of a movie theater. Now, see, I would love to work at a movie theater. There's Movie 14 down at the Square. Alright, let me see. Yeah, Movies 14. See what they're doing. That's not what... Oh, why the hell did it... I hate technology. I cannot wait until New Earth and New Heaven's created where all this technology is no longer in existence. I hate this right now, man. Are there any weed types that make you lose weight? There might be. There very well may be, but it kind of counteracts with getting the munchies. Also, guys, many munchies and more stuff. The Muncher, the series The Muncher, that's put on hold because my Wacom tablet decided to take a crap on me yesterday and stop working. So I no longer have a stylus or tablet to, digitally paint the Muncher. So that's being put on hold until further notice, until I can afford to get a new tablet. Like, everything's crapping on me and everything's costing money. And money that we can't even afford. Guys, we can't even afford to get medicine. I can't even afford to get my medicine. Like, we're down to smoking res, and we only have like this much res left Like, if you guys can see it, about it falling. There's only that little corner left, and we don't have anything else. And we owe people money for fronts too. We owe people money. That's how bad we're struggling, real bad. We're so behind on our bills. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't get some sort of employment. And it's sad. It's disgusting and sad, but it's the whole cold hard uh, unfortunate truth. In order to get anywhere in this shithole, you gotta pump out kids, or you might as well kill yourself here. And it's sad. In order to live somewhat decently, you gotta pump out 5 kids. And people in this area use kids as meal tickets. That's disgusting. They don't even have kids to have kids. They have kids to just have a meal ticket and don't take care of the kid. And that's people in this area. It's sad. So until, Sky and I have kids, we're screwed. And it's sad. It's like that. Drink warm, hot water, no sugar. Warm water burns fat. Cold drinks gain fat. Huh. I did not know that. If it was legal in my state, I would smoke it. Is it medicinally legal or completely illegal? Because here in PA, it's like this close from being fully recreationally legalized, which I cannot wait for. Employments. Please fill out the application below. Oops. That's the area code slot, not phone number. What's up, dude? How you doing? How was you and your brother day today, huh? You know what's sad? Tiberio won't even get off his lazy butt and get a job. But yet he has to sabotage anyone else's chance of getting employment. It's sad. He has no life. Also, guys, there's proof that he is actually a male prostitute. The screenshot is on my Twitter, if you want to check it out. Tiberio is a bi. Not only gay, he is a bi. It's completely banned. Oh, dude. I feel so bad for you. Tiberio is a joke. A terrible joke at that. But that terrible joke is costing me my life. Metaphorically speaking, my employment and any chance of being employed. Da, 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 da. 8 a.m. to 12. 8 a.m. to 12 or 11 p.m. 8 a.m. 11 p.m. Just so you guys know, I'm filling out the application for Movies 14. Carmen went dark, was on chats and lives every night, then got some cash, donos. of donations, and then went to the old apartment to feed the cats, and bam, no more Carmen. You need to move near where I live. There's hardly any drama. I had Teak. No matter how much I avoid, stay away from, completely, vehemently dismiss drama and negativity and bad crap, no matter how hard I negate that, it always finds me no matter where I go. It's just who I am. It follows me. Chaos follows me everywhere I go. It's been my whole life. It's the enemy. It's definitely the enemy. But, Romans 8:28, all things work for the good of those who love God and are called into his purpose. I gotta trim your nails, buddy. That one hurt. So Carmen's out of the picture completely. It's like she went back to New York to get her kids. If that's true facts and not just a rumor, then good for her. I'm glad she's away from that scumbag. And I'm sorry that she had to deal through all that. She still has not gotten back to me, so it's whatever. Where's Peep at? Peep's downstairs. He's sleeping. I think I woke him up a little bit though. Excuse me, sir. I'm pretty sure no one wants to see your sack there. They want to see you. There you are. Those nails are like razor blades. We are definitely trimming your nails when your mother gets home, young man. That hurt. But you're too much of a pansy to sit still. Yeah, I'm talking to you, sir. I'm sure Carmen's with Mike. I bet they are up on that couch plotting with some twisted tease. I don't know. I really hope. How do you get them to not be scared? You just gotta handle them. Eventually they'll get used to it. Right? Right? Yeah? Okay, I'm being ignored. No, you're not going down the chair. You're not having an adventure. You're getting lost. No. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to get on my shoulder. Why? But, what am I doing here? I think it's a touchscreen laptop. What am I doing? What's going on, Eddie? Hey, Stan, what's going on, brother? Not much. Just filling out job applications because all the jobs I've applied for so far have been giving me the runaround because of the felony charges I'm facing and all the Tiberio bullcrap with plastering me as a pedophile. And I'm not using that as an excuse. It's literally the cold hard truth. If it wasn't, I'd have a job. I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying right throughout this whole life. So right now I'm applying at Movies 14 as we speak. No, not 11, 8. I'm filling out an application for Movies 14 as we speak right now. Also, I'm going to be doing a Bible study on John chapter 21 verses 1 to 14 tomorrow on live. If you want to stay tuned for that, you're more than welcome to join. Oh, Rufus, we're clipping your nails tonight. Both you and your brothers. Excuse me. 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Deuteronomy 32:39. What job are you applying for now? I'm applying for the movie theater. We have a local movie theater down in Wilkes-Barre Square called Movies 14. Thank you. Get your foot off my neck. That one hurt. Yeah, no, that one hurt, dude. We're trimming your nails tonight. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Ooh, there's numbers. There's Deuteronomy. What was it again? Thank you, brother. I hope so too. I hope I get something just to get an income for right now until my entrepreneurship kicks off. 32, 39. Ooh, went too far. 30 to 2, 39. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. That was Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. Eddie, but you see, always believe in karma because karma came back to bite him in the ass and got him good. I mean, did it really get him good? Did it really get him as bad as it's affecting me right now? I mean, kudos for reaping what he's sown, but the MCU went to crap after. Oh yeah, it got woke after Endgame. I think, yeah, no, MCU's going downhill. God will deal with the thy burial. Oh, absolutely. Not only because of all what he's done to me, also because he blasphemed the Holy Spirit. That's a big no-no. You don't blaspheme the Holy Spirit. That's a huge no-no. Date you can start. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Do you have a relative employed? No. No. Yes. Yes. In general. Diploma. Which doesn't do shit. Hasn't done anything for me since I got it. What location is the theater? Oh, Wilkes-Barre. It's the one in Wilkes-Barre. Movie's 14. Would YouTube be considered an extracurricular activity? Yeah, I think. Yes, no, YouTube being an extracurricular activity? I think no. So it's NA. Ah, crap, what the hell did I just do? Oh, there it is. You can't censor me. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech. You can't censor me. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech. You can't censor me. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech. Hello. Hello, Unstrumpable. How are you doing today? Welcome to the live. Welcome to Holy Venom. God bless you. That's what happened. I pressed Control N instead of Shift N. I'm sorry, accent. I apologize. No, you're all good. Everything's fine. Are you gonna be able to drive there? It's within walking distance. Or I can take a bus. I can see the bus schedule, but we can't even afford bus passes. So I'll end up walking every day, which I don't mind. I don't mind walking to town. It only takes me an hour to get to town walking. Ow, Rufus, your nails. Ugh. Office is held. None. NA. Please list any special training or skills you have acquired. None of them will... I can put that because, previous employments. Host and suites. Gotta look up the address now. There it is. Copy that. Paste. No, not Control P. I don't have a printer. Control V. Okay. Walking is good exercise. I walk 5 miles to work every day, but sometimes I'm so tired I have to take the bus back. 5 miles, dude, what? 10 miles is 6 hours, so I can only imagine 5 miles. That's about 2.5 hours. I take the bus to work, believe it or not. I work at the Grand 14 Theater. Nice! I forget what the heck I was making at my last job to a year and a half ago. I want to say like $10 an hour, I think. Guys, actually, July 1st or June 1st, the minimum wage is being lifted to $15 an hour, so that'll help both me and Skylar a lot. Oh man, when did I start? I'm gonna say. Oh, okay. I don't have to put the specific date. Awesome. That's all NA because I haven't worked another job before that in like years. No, I'm not in Maryland. I agree. Please fill out the application below. Employments. And it just glitched on me. It's telling me to fill out the application below when nothing's there. That makes total sense. Well, there goes that. Screw that then. Ow, Rufus, man! I can't even play for my local movie theater because the website and crap wants to glitch on me. I'm shit at luck when it comes to job, guys. I don't think it's happening. Craigslist isn't offering anything good. Anything walking distance, that is. Scranton, Aldi's, part-time. That's down Pre Street. Try that. I have no medicine. And it's taking me to freaking Indeed. I don't want to do Indeed. I'm getting heated. I'm getting irritated. If you get the job, try to work clean theaters that shows I have bad experiences at the box office. Well, it won't even let me go through the application, so that's out of the question. It's saying the information I put in is unacceptable and it's an error. So screw that idea. I hate applying online. It is such a hassle. You'll need to get your life together. Have a blessed day. I'm trying to get my life together. You telling me to isn't helping. But thank you. Have a blessed day too. Ooh. Guys, I found something. Something that I could be very good at. 18 and a... I'm gonna go work at a dispensary. Ow, ow, ow. Rufus, your nails, dude. Thank you. And with, I wonder if I can get double discounts if I work at Ethos, because I already got the 20% the 20% off every purchase every time you go in for Ethos for dispensary. I wonder if I get an additional discount on top of my 20% discount for being on food stamps. If I get an additional discount and mash them together, I get like a good 70% off every single purchase. Let me try that. course, I gotta create a resume. Why not? Spencer would say satanic, man. Oh yeah, hot topics. Everything's satanic nowadays. Seriously, more so now than ever before. I, the Wyoming Valley Mall. We barely go there, and Spencer's is extremely satanic. It is so evil in there. It is not even funny. Hot Topics isn't what it used to be either, and it's still satanic. So I'm going to try to apply for Ethos Dispensary up by Buffalo Wild Wings up in Wilkes-Barre. Ow! Rufus! You're definitely cutting your nails today, buddy. Right as soon as your mother comes home. Oh my! Oh, there's a month. I think it was. I was April. What the? Now it's not letting me. Oh my god! I hate technology, guys. Oh, there it is. I cannot wait until technology is done with and destroyed, and God destroys all the technology. I can't wait, guys. I really cannot wait. You have no idea. What did you think of Hawkeye? I loved Hawkeye. Kingpin showing up. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin for the Netflix series of Daredevil showing up officially in the MCU. That was awesome. I liked that because he played the perfect Kingpin. What state do you live in? I'll send you a gram of wax. PA, Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, it's not recreationally legalized here. Oh, speaking of wax, guys, all I need to do is get a certain attachment for my Venom bong, and we can make that a dab rig. Also, Sky found out a hack with dab carts. The cartridge header it's the perfect size for dab carts. If you put them in and you take a hit from the Venom bong, perfect. It's the perfect suction. Is the COVID vaccine the absolutely yes. It is. And I have a whole playlist, brother, labeled The Mark of the Beast, explaining why it is. I just can't say that it is verbally or I get a strike on my channel and I won't be able to upload for a week and a half. But yes, it is. And it's the reason why I won't take it. Or Skylar. Hopefully I get hired at Ethos at the dispensary. That'd be nice. How many years of inventory experience do you have? At least 2, I think. Continue. Review our selection, make sure it's correct with the application. Oh, I gotta take a skills test. I suppose if there's anything with fractions, I'm screwed. Some questions have a time limit. They are usually multiple choice or written responses. Your answers are final. Once you move on to the next question, we automatically send your results to the employer for review. This skills test should take about 7 minutes and can help you stand out from the crowd. Wish me luck, guys. Where there's a small fire in the warehouse and you're trained to use a fire extinguisher, what would you do? Put the fire out immediately. You're unloading pallets aside while it's snowing. You're not cold, and your gloves are making it hard to grip items. What do you do? Remove your gloves and quickly finish unloading. Keep your gloves on and quickly finish unloading. Stop to find a pair of no-slip gloves. Use more caution when lifting packages. Use more caution. You're behind schedule and opening boxes with your coworker. She says that the blade in her box cutter is dull. What do you do? Remind her to cut away from her body when opening boxes. Suggest she press hard on the box cutter. Insist she stop and get a new blade before proceeding. Remind her to dispose of the blade correctly at the end of shift. Advise that she get a new blade while on break. Insist she stop to get a new blade before proceeding. Because that could be a safety hazard. You've just started a job in a warehouse and need to get an item that is higher than you can reach. A ladder would allow you to reach it, but you haven't completed the ladder training yet. What should you do? Ask a coworker to spot, no. But it's nope. Find someone else to stand, nope. Tell your supervisor you can't get the item. Yes. You're unloading a truck and see a small gap between the trailer and loading dock. When you mention it, the driver says it's fine and she's behind schedule. What do? Ask her to stand by and make sure the gap doesn't get larger. Insist the driver to move closer. Alert your teammates to the gap. Place a piece of plywood across the gap. Insist the driver move the truck closer. Ask her to stand by and make sure the gap doesn't get larger. Insist the driver move the truck closer. Duh. You're operating a machine and see some packing materials in an aisle. What do? Stop and lock out the machine to dispose of the materials. Ask a coworker who's down the line to watch the machine while you dispose of materials. Continue working and keep an eye out for workers approaching the aisle. Check to see if the materials are still where they were and take a break. Stop and lock out the machine to dispose of materials, I guess. Be logical. A coworker often walks in the marked forklift paths. He says it's faster and not a big deal when there are any forklifts nearby. What do? Remind him to walk outside the path if there are more forklifts. Tell him to keep a safe distance from them. See him. Remind the forklift operator to no. He insists he walks outside the path even if it takes longer because we're not allowed. Company says don't do this. You don't do that. You're about to finish your shift but need to move a box a short distance. The box is currently in the middle of an aisle, but it's to lift and requires a forklift. Your forklift certification expired just a few days ago, and the other certified operator is on a break. What do you do? Leave the box until tomorrow when the operator is available. Attempt to move the box with a coworker. Wait until she returns from her break and ask her to move it. Move the box with the forklift since it's only a short distance. Wait until she returns from her break and ask her to move it. You're training a new employee who's wearing sneakers instead of the required hard-toe shoes. When you ask why he's wearing them, he says the hard-toe shoes hurt his feet. Nothing he's working on could injure his feet. What would you do? Remind him to change to the hard-to-toe shoes if he changes tasks. Suggest you get more comfortable hard-toe shoes. Allow him to finish his shift, but insist he wear. Tell him you need to put the hard-toe shoes. Suggest you get more comfortable hard-toe shoes. Tell him he'll need to wear the hard-toe shoes anyway. I mean, yeah. Your supervisor asks you to help him move heavy wooden crates. You have the wrong gloves for this task. Your gloves are sturdy but not as thick as recommended. What do you do? Work? No. Double? No. Delay on helping him to use the pair you have until you can take it? No. None of these answers sound great. It's so hard to find a job nowadays, especially online. They make it 10 times harder than it actually needs to be. Also, a lot of places will try and take advantage of you. Yes. And a lot of places... I only have 2 minutes left. Hold on, let me get through this, guys. I have 9 out of 14 answers or questions. None of these answers are valid to me. Seriously. Like, none of the answers are valid. They don't even get the... This is so stupid. While you're operating a machine, you notice your coworker's hair isn't pulled back. You stop the machine, but she insists you turn it back on because you're behind your targets. Explain to keep the machine... Yes. You and a more senior coworker are picking items when she needs the product off the top shelf. The only that are available isn't tall enough to reach the shelf. She says she'll stand on the top of the ladder since the team is running behind and may miss their targets for the day. What do you do? Offered, insist that she find it and use a ladder that's cut tight. Duh. You're behind your targets today and run into a coworker who's off for the day but is picking up her wallet that she forgot. She isn't wearing the required footwear. What does that have to do with anything? They made my 3rd grade sister write a paper about accepting fruity people. That's disgusting. I would write the paper for your sister and say, God is against this, thanks, and hand it in. Hold on. You're behind your targets today and run into a coworker who's off for the day but is picking up her wallet that she forgot. She isn't wearing the required footwear. Check to make sure she has the proper footwear when she works next. Suggest you return her car and offer to get her wallet for her. I mean, that's a nice thing to do. You're picking an item from the bottom shelf that requires a team lift, but only needs to be carried at a short distance to a pallet. Taking time to find someone to help you lift it will make you miss your hourly target. What do you do? Find a coworker to help you lift the item even if you miss your target. Put on your back brace and use good lifting technique to move the item to the pallet. Duh. Your coworker injures her back moving boxes and goes home for the rest of the day. Would you tell your supervisor that you need to report the injury? He says it isn't necessary since she'll likely be able to come back to work tomorrow. What do you do? Report her injury at the end of their shift anyway. Yeah, because it's mandatory. It's protocol. You've finished all these sentences. First of all, thank you. Request accommodations. Alright, that application is sent in. Awesome. That's for dispensary. As we declare war against Fauci, we must destroy the CDC of lies. Agreed. Fauci himself said that he is science, he is truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And he's basically called himself God, which is no bueno. So, that's, the application is done. Skylar messaged me, and I'm going to Facebook on the laptop to see what she says. See what she said. Do messages. How is your guys' day doing? Like how are you guys today? And how is your week? That's done. Oh! So the application for the movie theater was received. Okay, never mind. So, cool. And the voice from Skylar.
I was literally told by like a bunch of customers that I'm like the sweetest person ever.
Oh.
And like my heart is like literally melting. Like,
Oh.
I swear, I feel like I'm having a really good day because all the customers are like, you are so nice. Like, you're so much nicer than all the other workers here. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Well, I'm glad her day is going great today. She should be home within the next 10 minutes, guys. Yeah. Where happened to the live chat? I thought I had this live chat. I probably missed so many comments. Hold on, let me review some. Unstrumpable. Email me so I can give you my mailing address. I'll put my email in the chat right now. Bless you. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to pin send message. Awesome. So, Skylar's on her way home. I just put 2 applications in. Out of cigarettes, but I got my corn bob pipe here. And my lighter's in my pocket, I think. Nope. It's right behind me. How about that? So, what was that? Okay. Any more ideas for videos, guys? Aside from tomorrow's Bible study, which will be on John chapter 21, verses 1 to 14. Gaming videos. I know the last live chit chat, which YouTube locked for a week, but now it's unlocked. So if you want to check that out, definitely check that out. Any video games you guys want me to see or want me to play for you guys? Friday the 13th was mentioned. Old school Sonic and Pac-Man and Super Mario Brother games and stuff like that. That was mentioned. Also, a spicy chip video game speedrun challenge. So in terms of that, doing a spicy chip challenge while playing a video game. That was mentioned. Is that an old cigarette butt, Jen? And how did you know? How did you know? Yes, it is. Good eye. Unstrumpable. Good eye. But I just got new DLC for Dragon Ball Fighter Z, so I'll be doing some Dragon Ball Fighter Z videos. I'll be uploading them. But I will not be able to do any live broadcasts from the PS4 until I get a mic. I know, it sucks, doesn't it? But any games you'd like me to try, I would be more than willing to try them out for you guys and do videos on them and do a broadcast on them. When I get a microphone for the PS4 as well as webcam, I'm going to try to broadcast webcam and mic on the PS4. I'm trying to do that. I used to do that. I finally quit smoking. Now I'm on chewing tobacco. I would rather lose my teeth than my lungs, but I can appreciate the habit. Yeah, I mean, me and Skylar were trying to quit, but with all the stress going on and not being able to have our medical medicine, really all I have is res right now. The stress is making us smoke more. She's actually going to a couple services to help her quit smoking, because it's not going to be good for the womb. Also, speaking of which, for those who were not in the last live chit chat last week, I was something I'm gonna let you guys in on. Give me 1 minute. That me and Skylar still have yet to mourn over. We haven't given the proper time to mourn because literally 3 days after I got out of the psychiatric hospital, the night before I got arrested, we started mourning. And then literally the day later, as soon as literally 10 minutes, 20 minutes after I woke up, the cops barged in and attacked us and arrested me. Skylar was pregnant. Okay? Tiberio knew this. Carmen knew this. Skylar miscarried while I was in the first hospital, the psychiatric hospital, from all the stress from all of this. Tiberio killed my children. Tiberio is a murderer. My two kids' blood is on Tiberio's hands. So, we still have yet to mourn from that. Just wanted to put that out there, guys. Tiberio killed my kids in the womb because Skylar miscarried from all the stress of Tiberio caused us. But we're still trying to have kids, you know. God told us that in this time period of Skylar being between the ages of 19 and 20, that we'll have our first child. So we're still in that gap there. Hey, it looks like Rufus has hair. He's like, nope, not about the camera life. Oh, you big baby. Say hi, dude. Say hi. See? That's you. Look at you. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I will pray for you guys. I know how hard that is to lose a child. Nobody should have to go through that. Thank you, Unstrumpable. Thank you. We really appreciate that a lot. It's just... I don't know. I just don't know anymore, guys. Like, how cruel can you be to know that your best friend's fiance is pregnant and you're going to put numerous amounts of stress upon her so she can miscarry and kill the children? That's evil. That's straight up evil. I don't care how you say it. That is evil. He is an evil man. Also, guys, Skylar is now facing charges because of all this now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're not too happy about that. She's being charged for literally nothing. Her charges are obstructing an officer while making it a lawful arrest when she was just standing there doing nothing, and they grabbed her, pulled her into them while trying to get to me, and charged her with obstruction. So we both now have charges we're fighting because of Tiberio's bullshit. I don't know what to... Like, after all this is said and done, and we get over all this legal crap, we're getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm getting the hell out of this shithole. I'm leaving. We're moving to a different state. Pennsylvania. I can't stand this area no more. There's nothing for me here. Literally isn't. Literally, there's absolutely nothing for me in this godforsaken town, area, and state. You're getting awful cuddly, buddy. You good? You okay, dude? Hmm? You alright? Camera shy? It's alright. I just I just hope I don't get put back in cuffs after June 8th. Hopefully, I just, are you worried at all about having a baby during a time of such chaos? I mean, yes and no. Yes, because this world is going to hell. It's legit going to hell. And no, because I know that God's got our back. I know that God will not let anything bad happen to our kids because I honestly believe that God has a specific role for our children. Me and Skylar's two kids. There's something that they have. God has a plan for our two kids, so I don't think He's going to let anything bad happen to them. But yes, I am scared in raising kids in this demonic, satanic world we live in now with the LGBTQ crap everywhere being pushed down everyone's throats. I'm going to be homeschooling my kids from the Bible. I'm not allowing them to go to public school because the public school teaches kids about Satanism and encourages them to practice Satanism, which I will not tolerate or allow. So I'm homeschooling my kids from the Bible. Thank you, little Blossom. God bless you, sister. That's one thing that people can't. That's one thing people cannot say that my faith is crap, because I have faith as strong as Abraham's. Especially being locked up this time. You're not going back there. Stop trying. Get over here. Over here. Sir. Get over here. Over here. Right here. Sir. Sir. I'll lean forward, or I'll lean back. That's what I thought. Over here. Dingus. But yes, thank you, sister. I appreciate that. That's one thing people can't say that I don't have is amazing, strong faith. Can't take my faith from me, bro. Can't do it. You cannot steal my faith. Once it's there, it ain't going nowhere. It's staying. Ow! We are definitely clipping your nails. How many pets do you have? We have 2 rats. This is Rufus. I'm going to put him in the cage so y'all can see Peep for a little bit. Be right back. We have 2 rats. We want to get a dog eventually. But I'll be right back so you guys can see Peep. He's more camera friendly than Rufus is, I think. Alright, I'm standing up. Get on my shoulder. Get on my shoulder. You're going to fall. Thank you. Here's Peepers. This is Peep. He's a little bit more camera friendly than Rufus is. Say hi, Peep. Oh. Any judgments with owning rats as pets? What do you mean by that? And also, guys, rats get a really bad rep. They're actually like miniature puppies, like little dogs. They're very organized. They're very, very neat. They're actually very clean. Believe it or not, they're actually really, really clean and organized. But yeah, they're awesome. They're cute little pets to have. Little cool guys, right, Pete? Right? Yeah. Ugh. So, okay, it's still okay. Cool, we're good. But yeah, no, not judgments only rats as pets, except for the razor sharp claws for nails. They're like razor blades. Gotta clip them every once in a while. Um, but yeah, how are you guys doing today? How was your week? You have any questions for me? Any video ideas any videos or content you'd like to see on Holy Venom? Any Bible studies you would like me to go over or conduct every Saturday? We're trying to have a Bible study or a sermon every Saturday. Tomorrow's Bible study is going to be on John chapter 21 verses 1 to 14 as a request. Skylar should be home soon. And when she gets home, I'm going to end the live and wrap up so we can spend time together before the night ends. But yeah, Skylar's being charged with obstructing an officer from making a lawful arrest when that's bogus. When they literally pulled her, bruised her too. Ow, dude. You were definitely clipping your nails tonight, you and your brothers. But yeah, she was literally standing innocently, and they put their hands on her, pulled her into them to get to me, bruising her elbow, and then charged her for obstruction. So she's fighting that misdemeanor. I'm fighting 2 felonies, and 4 misdemeanors because of Tiberio. It's just, and because of these charges, I may not be able to find employment, unfortunately. But I put in 2 applications. As I was live here with you guys, I put in an application for Movies 14 down in Wilkes-Barre and Ethos Dispensary up in Wilkes-Barre. So hopefully I get something back, because Lowe's and McDonald's everywhere and everywhere else has been giving me the runaround, and it's not cool. Ugh. We actually think Pete might be going a little blind. Oh, just a little bit. Over here, bud. Hey. They only charged her with obstruction as leverage to try and get her to turn against you, or to get you to take a deal in exchange for them dropping charges against her. You know what? You're right. I'm not taking no deal. I'm fighting this crap. Because I am covered. So every time someone gets 302'd, they're covered no matter what they do. They're covered by the American Disability Act, meaning if they wig out, oh, I'm not taking a deal. Last time I took a deal, when I got put in jail for literally being homeless, that's it. I took the deal. I ended up having to pay at least $1,200 in fines, and I spent 15 months of probation, which I just got off of last 2 years. Like last 2020, I got off probation in November. 2021 actually. Like I literally just got off probation in last November. Not this past November, but the one prior. And now I'm doing this shit again. Hopefully, praying, God willing, I don't end up going back in cuffs on June 8th. Guys, I need your prayers for that, because I'm scared. I don't want to go back to jail. Skylar was a complete mess when I was in jail. Um, I was a mess when I was in jail, away from Skylar. But no, I'm fighting these charges. These charges, I will. I'm fighting. I'm taking this to trial. Hey, my cousin's live. Cool. Um, can we see Rufus up close? Oh, this is Peep. I put Rufus down in the cage because I figure let his brother have a turn. No, there's camera shy too. Look, Peep. Look, it's you. Hey. There's my little dude. Say hi, dude. Say hi, Peep. Bless you. That's my ear. You're adorable. Oh no! My pipe! I need to squish it out anyway, so it's good. But yeah, that's ow! We are definitely clipping you and your brother's nails, sir. But yeah, this is Rufus. Oh yeah, this is Peep, Rufus's brother. He's a good boy. Yeah, they're both good boys. Both pansies when it comes to taking a bath. I'll tell you that right now. His whiskers are cute. Yeah, he's a little adorable little guy. That tickles, you know. What's up? Yeah? Bless you. You're chilling. Yeah, these guys are awesome. They're very low maintenance actually. We clean their cages like twice a month. That's really not that bad. You give them a bath like they say like once a month, but I like to give them baths at least once a week, and at least clean their cage once every 2 weeks. We got them from our friend Kelly. She had to give them away because she had like 6 of them and she couldn't fit anymore, so she gave us these 2. Yep, and they've been hanging out with us since. Bless you. Yeah, actually, these 2, when we were homeless last year, these 2 little turds end up eating 18 of my pot plants. They were little sproutlings, but they ate all of them. They end up chewing out of their cage because of anxiety, because we weren't there anymore. Because we were homeless. Not gonna open that can of worms because it's in the past and we're over and done with, and we moved past that. But yeah, these little turds, little guys, end up eating all of our seedlings, our little sproutlings, all 18 of them. Yeah, no, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you and your brother. Oh, I cannot wait until all this drama's over, man. I really can't stand this place no more. This area is crap. The law is... The police are bullies. Yeah. But yeah, actually, speaking of which, they wanted to pull a jurisdiction card when we were predator catching, right? So, say we caught a predator, right? And we were messaging him in Kingston, and we had him meet in Edwardsville. We'd call the Kingston police. Oh, it's not jurisdiction. Eddie, do you have a good attorney for your case? Nope. Can't afford one. I have a public defender. Whom, actually, she did her job. She got me out of jail. She got me on unsecured bail, so I gotta give her credit there. But I cannot afford a good lawyer. We can't afford a lawyer. We cannot afford a lawyer. So I got a public defender, and Skylar has to apply for a public defender for her charges now too. But I mean, she's decent. She got me out of jail, so that's a plus. As for the case itself, it's definitely gonna be taking the trial. I'm definitely fighting this. There's no freaking way I'm gonna let this stick. No freaking way. And plus, the affidavit from my affidavit, full of lies. The hospital staff lied throughout the whole thing. So hopefully we can get the video footage if they still have it. If they don't, yeah, they charge Skylar too. Yeah, they charge Skylar too for with obstruction of an officer from making a lawful arrest. When she was literally just standing there doing nothing, when they laid their hands on her, pulled her into them to get to me, bruising her and tossing her in the other room like she was nothing. And then proceeded to point a taser at her and my brother. The Peep is a boy. They're both boys. But yeah, Stan, they're charging her with that for literally nothing. Nothing. She now has a criminal record because of this now. She has to get fingerprints because of this now. And it's ultimately because of me. And I feel ultimately this is all my own doing. Because I chose to reconcile to Barrio because he had me fooled that he was actually doing better. He was becoming a better person. But was I mistaken? So I have no one else to blame but myself for all of this, because me having the too good of a heart that I have, I forgive easily. My toxic trait is that I refuse to see the bad in people. I only see the good in people. That's my toxic trait, having too good of a heart in today's generation, and it. Go figure. Plymouth Police, young. No. It wasn't even Plymouth. It was Kingston and Wilkes-Barre. They teamed up on us. But yet, when it comes to catching predator, oh, jurisdiction. The Barrio takes advantage of the good. Yeah, he also kills children and beats women. Y'all didn't know. If the charges are dropped, if she is subsequently acquitted, she can get her arrest record prints. Oh yeah, I know that, but I keep thinking he is going to jump off your back. These two have made some daredevil stunts like that when we were homeless, because we had their cage on a high platform. They chewed out of the cage and somehow got out. They obviously jumped off the damn thing. So I wouldn't put it past them, little daredevil. Yes, you, sir. I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. I don't know what the heck that was. That was weird. But yeah, Stan, it was literally Wilkes-Barre and Kingston teamed up on me. But yet, when it comes to catching predators, oh, jurisdiction, please. You only use the jurisdiction card only when it benefits you. That's bullshit. But I'm thinking because I talked to my public defender, they said that their testimony is evidence enough if they don't have the footage from the hospital to prove that what I did. So if the video footage is no longer able to be acquired, their word testimony is still evidence enough. But at that point, it's going to be he said versus she said, and the jury will have to decide. So, I'm taking this trial. I'm fighting this. There's no freaking way I'm letting this stick. Because this is outrageous. Getting aggravated assault charges, felony ones for defending yourself from being strangled in a hospital. Yeah. And then Skylar being literally charged for literally standing there. Guys, I hate this area. I hate this area with a burning passion. I cannot wait until all this is done and over with so I can get the fuck out of here. There's literally nothing for me here. I hate this place. I was born here, and for some reason I always come back. But now that I have my wife with me, hold on, laptop's dying. Now that I have my wife with me, we can get the hell out of here and start a new leaf somewhere else. Because we don't want to deal with this. No one will want to deal with this. No one in our right state of mind wants to deal with this drama. But, beggars can't be choosers, and you know, it's unfortunate. But I will be live tomorrow doing a Bible sermon on, or Bible study on John chapter 21, verses 1 to 14. Um, anything you guys want to see, like any what other kind of content you guys want to see from me on Holy Venom? We covered come move to California, rent is $3K a month. Yeah, we can't afford that. We're not born rich, but it must be nice to be in California. I actually have family in Cali, but $3,000 a month for a shack, we can't even afford $650 a month, or unstumpable. Like it's that bad here. But you know, minimum wage is supposed to be jumping up to $15 an hour soon, so Scott will start to be getting paid $15 an hour instead of what she makes now, which is not $15 an hour. My local dispensary sells $10 carts and $50 ounces? Dude, ounces here are like 200 if it's good. Damn. But unfortunately, we can't afford to go to live in California. And California, I mean, it's gorgeous and all, but California is going bye-bye soon. It's being completely severed from the United States from the great earthquake that's going to be happening soon. So I'd suggest you get the hell out of Dodge there and find somewhere else to be, because sooner or later, California is going to be completely cut off from the United States. It's going to be broken off, and Florida is going to be underwater, because Florida and California are big LGBTQ anti-God areas, and God's not pleased with that. So he's going to do according to what his will is. I cannot wait. It's all usually 20 to 30% THC. They have eighths for $5 freaking dollars. Dude. I could let me zip my lip here. You know how much you already know. You know what's going in my head with that one. But we can't afford it. We can't afford to live in California. Be nice. Yeah, sure as hell be nice. But can't do it. Can't afford it. This world's gotten so bad to where if you were not born rich, you can't even afford to live. It's like, this isn't even living. This is just, I wouldn't even call it surviving. We're just here. Just existing. Barely. I know, dude. It's terrible, isn't it? It is bad. Bless you. Oh, Unstrumpable. Speaking of which, I do have a stoner channel called Many Munchies and More. If you want to check that out, please feel free to do so. I also have merchandise for Many Munchies and More at londonnell.myspreadshop.com. I'll pull it up real quick so I can put the link in the comments there. Let me give you the direct link to the merchandise, because there's so many designs on here. No, not that one. Hold on 1 second. Because there's two links. Because there's this one right here I'm going to be posting. That's the first link to the first set of merchandise, and here is the second link for the other sets of merchandise. If I can find it. What happened? Did it get taken down? Oh no, there it is. I passed it. Okay. And here's the second link for the rest of the merchandise. That's all merchandise from Many Munchies and More, my stoner channel, if y'all like check it out. Also, guys, I still have yet to record or do the live for the 100 subscriber special for Many Munchies and More. I finally reached 100 subscribers, and thank you for all the subscribers for here on Holy Venom, as well as Many Munchies and More and all my other channels. I appreciate that, guys, and thank you. Also, I just noticed we got 5 likes. Thank you for the 5 likes. Hold on, let me finish typing this out. But I promised those who watch Many Munchies and More that when I reach 100 subscribers on there, I would be eating a full edible in its entirety, whether it be a pack of individual gummies, I eat the whole pack, or it be one whole brownie, I eat the whole brownie. But it would be of your choosing, of the viewers' choosing, of what kind of edible I eat and how many milligrams it is, and I'm going to be doing that live, and you're all going to be seeing the effects it takes, or the effects it gives me, and stuff like that. And it'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun hangout time. Probably smoke a couple of things here and there. Definitely be eating the edible, but I'll be having a live to discuss what kind of edible I will be eating for you guys in its entirety and how many milligrams. So stay tuned for the live on Many Munchies and More to discuss the edible live for the 100 subscriber celebration. That was a mouthful. Also, I'm going to be coming up with other designs for merchandise for Many Munchies and More. Also, last live on Holy Venom, we discussed Holy Venom merchandise, Holy Venom T-shirts. A couple of you guys were happy to, or would like to have that. Nice, man. Just went over and subbed to the channel. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you, and you're welcome. Thank you very much, and you're welcome very much. But a lot of you guys were interested in Holy Venom T-shirts. One of you guys definitely said it'd be fire. Skylar was working on the design for that, for the T-shirts for Holy Venom, so you guys can start getting merchandise for Holy Venom. Aside from that, everything I discussed in this live, there's really not much that's been going on except for just trying to take it a day at a time, trying to relax and try to keep it easy, trying to stay out of trouble as best I can, trying to find employment and financial stability. Still trying to keep going on my entrepreneurship here on YouTube, as well as the clothing line for Many Munchies and More. And it's just, I'm just trying to make it, just an honest living, and that's kind of being taken from me with all this legal and drama crap with Tiberio and all these charges and stuff. It's just, I know God's got my back, and that He's with me through the storm, and that He's going to guide me through the storm every step of the way by my side. Not in front of me, not behind me, but right by my side, right next to me, going through with me, and leading me to better things. Better days are ahead, guys. And I believe that. I have to believe that. Or I'm going to end up depressed the rest of my life. And Skylar's home. So guys, with that being said, thank you for joining me on this live. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell for every upload you will not miss. As well as checking out Holy Venom's action figures, Holy Venom's Mugen Multiverse, Holy Venom, and Many Munchies and More. Thank you guys. Amen. There's Skylar.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Have a great day.